Hello everyone. In today's video, I'll be addressing you all with a major problem or a challenge that is being faced by every single learner who aspires to speak in English fluently. What is the challenge? When I want to speak in English, my mind goes blank. I don't really get words. I have to look for the sentence pattern, whether it is correct or should I have to say something else. We think a lot, but at the other side, if you see, people say that they find it easier to speak in their mother tongue. Why is it so? Even though they commit mistake in their mother tongue, they are not bothered about it. Just they speak on and on without any interruption. But when it comes to English, people are so scared that I don't really want to speak in English. If you commit a single mistake, you just stop yourself there itself and you feel like, there is a next chance that I'll grab off and then I'll utilize that chance. Well, when is that next chance? If you go to a doctor and if you ask for medicine randomly, would he prescribe any medicine to you? No, ultimately not. Why? Because he has to diagnose you. Unless and until he diagnoses you, how will he get to know what is the disease exactly you're going through or what is your pain and pangs? Based on that only he has to suggest a medicine to you, right? That is the way even English also should be learned. When you want to learn English, define your problem. The area that has to be improved should be found at the initial stage itself. Without even finding a problem, and how will you arrive at the solution? So, I'm creating this video especially for those who are at the beginner level and who want to describe their level of English. It will be helpful for you all. Without wasting much time, I will walk you all through the journey of how we learn English or what is the perspective that we have towards learning English. Okay, now let's discuss about our childhood days. When we were kids, what we used to do, we used to listen to others, be it our parents, neighbors, relatives. When they speak, we listen. Afterwards, we start speaking. We commit a lot of mistakes, even we mispronounce the words. But end of the day, you learn it. Somehow or the other, you will learn it. Because there are people to correct you. Though they mock at you, they laugh at you, but still, they will correct you, and that is when you will learn a language. And afterwards, what happens? You'll go to school. Going to a school also, you will learn to script. While learning to script, you will understand why do we use that word or why do we use this sentence pattern. You can relate it when it's your mother tongue. But when it comes to the case of English, we just stop ourselves seeing that as a subject. We want to score good marks. We start memorizing things, be it a paragraph or be it any question, be it a poem, anything. Our mind says that it is a subject, just memorize it and vomit it in the paper. So it continues towards or end of grade 11 or grade 12. Once you are done with grade 12, what happens is the real challenge starts now. You go to college, everything seems to be beautiful, spectacular, amazing, bravo, you just look around. But the game changer happens that moment only, because you're asked to deliver speech or you're asked to make presentation in English. You might even blink at seeing people, what are they doing, and you may not have that confidence. Why? Because you did not learn that as a language, right? That was just part of your subject. So in the college itself, you will understand that how difficult it is, but we will not realize what is the importance of it. For those of you who have studied in vernacular medium, it will be much more scarier, because when you are sitting in college, when the lecturing is going on in English, you might blink off and you might even faint. You might feel like everyone is genius, only I am stupid or fool who knows nothing. You start validating yourself. This happens continuously. But what is the corrective solution that you're going to give it to yourself? And how do you overcome this problem? Towards the end of final year, you understand the importance of learning English, because when you are asked to sit for campus interview, you may not be able to crack that interview, and afterwards you will lose your confidence. You will even find it difficult. Why is it not possible with me to speak fluently in English? Why am I not able to introduce myself? Such a simple question that I'm not able to answer it. And you will start realizing it in my 21 years of life or 20 years of life. Didn't I introduce myself to anybody, or didn't I be myself? When the interviewer asks a question, or when he puts you into a critical situation, you fail to answer that question. Why? Because of lack of practice. We have no environment as such to practice English, or we are not practiced so much of speaking with people in English. We are so much satisfied with our mother tongue. We are almost dissatisfied with things that is happening in any other language learning. So I encourage you all in this video that even I come from a vernacular medium. Until my 10th standard, I studied in a Tamil medium. Look at me now, in front of you all, I am able to speak fluently in English. It is not just because that to boast of myself I am telling you all this, or to motivate you all. No, take me as an example. Let me be a minute example to you all, so that you will be able to muster up that courage and you will be able to learn that language. And one of the mistakes that we commit is that we are afraid to commit mistake. When committing mistake, we become nervous and we ourselves can't accept it. Oh my goodness, what will be their reaction? How would they take this up? How will I convince them? A lot of things runs into our mind. For example, if you look at a potter whose profession is pottering, he commits enormous mistakes initially. It is not only applicable for pottering profession, it is applicable for any profession, even the skill set that you want to learn. Initially, the number of mistakes that you commit will define the mastering strategy that you will have in it. Because unless and until you commit mistake in it, how will you understand, or how will you be prudent in it? That's what I'm trying to tell you all. Mistakes will take you to the heights that you may not have expected. I think so that this is the journey that we have all gone through, and it is time for us to change our perspectives and change our lens. Hereafter, I'll be making more of videos on how well you can speak in English, what are the little things or what are the areas that has to be covered. And if you all want me to discuss any other topic like this, do let me know in the comment section. And see you all in the next video. Bye bye guys.